Starting material for the production of styrene butadiene rubber SBR is A. Ethyl alcohol, B. Ethylene, C. Both A, B, D. Neither A nor B. The correct answer is both A, B. Which one of the following is not an elastomer? A. Polyisoprene, B. Neoprene, C. Nitrile butadiene, D. None of these. The correct answer is none of these. Which of the following processes can remove both temporary as well as permanent hardness of water? A. Filtration, B. Boiling, C. Distillation, D. None of these. The correct answer is distillation. Dacron is A. Condensation product of hexamethylene diamine and adipic acid, B. Thermosetting material, C. Condensation product of dimethyl terephthalate and ethylene glycol, D. None of these. The correct answer is none of these. Rancidity of the fatty oil can be reduced by its A. Decoloration, B. Hydrogenation, C. Oxidation, D. Purification. The correct answer is hydrogenation. Platinum catalyst used in the earlier days of sulphuric acid manufacture by contact process suffers from the drawback like A. High cost, B. Fragile nature, C. Easy poisoning tendency, D. All A, B, and C. The correct answer is all A, B, and C. Of rubber decreases after its vulcanization. A. Resistance to the action of organic solvent, B. Tackiness, C. Maximum service temperature, D. Tensile strength. The correct answer is tackiness. Boiling of water containing temporary hardness produces A. CO2, B. CaSO4, C. CHCO3, D. None of these. The correct answer is CO2. Starting material for the commercial production of ethyl alcohol in India is A. Rice, B. Molasses, C. Fruit of mahua tree, D. Maj. The correct answer is molasses. Phenol formaldehyde. A. Employs addition polymerization, B. Employs condensation polymerization, C. Is a monomer, D. Is an abrasive material. The correct answer is employs condensation polymerization. Which of the following is not an insecticide? A. Hydrocyanic acid, B. Nicotine, C. Sodium fluoride, D. Hexane. The correct answer is hexane. Shrinkage volume in cement setting does not depend upon the A. Sand to cement ratio, B. Water to cement ratio, C. Ambient temperature fluctuation, D. Drying period. The correct answer is sand to cement ratio. Bisphenol A is produced by the condensation of acetone with A. Formaldehyde, B. Ethyl alcohol, C. Diethyl ether, D. Phenol. The correct answer is phenol. In Kraft process of paper manufacture, white cooking liquor consists of caustic soda, A. Sodium sulfide sodium carbonate, B. Sodium sulfite sodium carbonate, C. Sodium sulfite sodium sulfide, D. None of these. The correct answer is sodium sulfide sodium carbonate. Presence of carbonaceous matter in the sewage. A. Causes reduction in its dissolved oxygen content, thereby endangering the life of aquatic creatures. B. Reduces sulfate ions to sulfides, causing obnoxious smell. C. Increases the quantity of chlorine used for its purification. D. All A, B, and C. The correct answer is all A, B, and C. A mineral is termed as or if A metal can be economically extracted from it, B. It contains 40 metal, C. The metal present in it is costly, D. All A, B, and C. The correct answer is A metal can be economically extracted from it. In the manufacture of H2SO4 vanadium catalyst as compared to platinum catalyst, A gives higher conversion efficiency. B has a longer life and is not poisoned by arsenic. C handles lower SO2 content gas 710 SO2, thus increasing the capital cost of the plant. D all A, B and C. The correct answer is all A, B and C. At a given temperature, the equilibrium yield of SO3 obtained from the oxidation of SO2 is proportional to where P pressure of the system. AP, BP, CP2, D1P. The correct answer is P. Oleum produces fumes of A SO2, B H2SO4, C SO3, D SO2 H2SO4. The correct answer is SO3. 20 oleum means that in 100 kilograms oleum there are 20 kilograms of A SO3 and 80 kilograms of H2SO4. B H2SO4 and 80 kilograms of SO3. C SO3 for each 100 kilograms of H2SO4. D none of these. The correct answer is SO3 and 80 kilograms of H2SO4. Chloramines are used in water treatment for A. Disinfection and control of taste odor. B. Corrosion control. C. Removing turbidity. D. Control of bacteria. The correct answer is disinfection and control of taste odor. Glycerin is recovered from lye by A. Evaporation followed by vacuum distillation. B. Liquid extraction technique. C. Extractive distillation technique. D. None of these. The correct answer is evaporation followed by vacuum distillation. Inversion of sucrose produces A. Fructose, B. Glucose, C. Both A, B, D. Neither A nor B. The correct answer is glucose. Enzymes are organic catalysts used in the reactions. A. Chemical, B. Biochemical, C. Photochemical, D. Electrochemical. The correct answer is biochemical. Linde process of gas liquefaction employs A. Exchange of heat with colder stream, B. Adiabatic expansion through a throttle valve Joule-Thomson expansion, C. Adiabatic expansion against a piston or in a turbine, D. Merely compressing the gas beyond its critical pressure. The correct answer is adiabatic expansion through a throttle valve Joule-Thomson expansion. Cellulose content of bamboo, an ideal fibrous raw material for the manufacture of paper, is percent. A 10, B 50, C 80, D 95. The correct answer is 50. Ore concentration by froth flotation utilizes the of ore particles. A. Density difference, B. Wetting characteristics, C. Terminal velocities, D. None of these. The correct answer is wetting characteristics. The main use of activated carbon in water treatment is to control A. Bacterial growth, B. Taste and odor, C. Turbidity, D. None of these. The correct answer is taste and odor. The most commonly used substance to speed up the sedimentation of sewage is A. Lime, B. Sulphuric acid, C. Chlorine, D. Sodium bisulfite. The correct answer is lime. Sucrose is A. Monosaccharide, B. disaccharide, C. polysaccharide, D. None of these. The correct answer is disaccharide. Sugar content in sugar cane on cane basis is about percent by weight. A 1 to 5, B 5 to 10, C 15 to 20, D 20 to 30. The correct answer is 5 to 10. Pick out the wrong statement. A. Wine, rum, vodka are prepared by the formulation of fruit juice, sugar, beet, rye respectively. B. Protein catalysts are called enzymes. C. The rate of chemical reaction is independent of the concentration of reactants at high concentration of enzymes. D. Total sugar content in molasses is about 10. The correct answer is total sugar content in molasses is about 10. The major use of butadiene is A. As a plasticizer for unsaturated polyester. B. In the manufacture of synthetic rubber. C. As an anti-skinning agent in paint. D. None of these. The correct answer is in the manufacture of synthetic rubber. The manufacture of Kraft pulp is done by an process. A. Alkaline. B. Acidic. C. Neutral. D. None of these. The correct answer is alkaline. Antibiotic. A. Inhibits, destroys the growth of microorganisms. B. Is used as a pain reliever. C. Is an antimalarial. D. Is an anesthetic. The correct answer is inhibits, destroys the growth of microorganisms. Which of the following paper does not require a filler during manufacture? A. Bond paper. B. Writing paper. C. Blotting paper. D. Colored paper. The correct answer is blotting paper. Industrial production of chloroform requires acetone and A. phosgene. B. Calcium hypochlorite. C. Chlorine. D. Ammonium chloride. The correct answer is calcium hypochlorite. Penicillin, an antibiotic drug, was discovered by A. Alexander. B. Fleming. C. Dr. Zhivago. D. None of these. The correct answer is Alexander. Styrene, a monomer for the production of polystyrene, is commercially produced by A. Catalytic dehydrogenation of ethyl benzene. B. Dehydration of ethyl alcohol followed by hydrogenation. C. Reacting ethylene oxide with acetaldehyde. D. Fermentation of starch. The correct answer is catalytic dehydrogenation of ethyl benzene. Hydrogenation of oil takes place in an reactor. A. Autothermal. B. Trickle bed. C. Plug flow. D. None of these. The correct answer is trickle bed. Fatty material used in soap making is A. Fatty acid. B. Fatty alcohols. C. Tallow. D. Detergents. The correct answer is tallow. Glass is used for the manufacture of optical glass. A. Pyrex. B. Soda. C. Flint. D. Crooks. The correct answer is flint. Thermosetting plastic materials. A. Can be repeatedly melted. B. Is useful for melt casting. C. Cannot be melted after forming. D. Is useful for spinning. The correct answer is cannot be melted after forming. Favorable conditions for the liquefaction of gases in general are A. High pressure, low temperature. B. Low pressure, high temperature. C. High pressure, high temperature. D. Low pressure, low temperature. The correct answer is high pressure, low temperature. In the manufacture of sulphuric acid from elemental sulfur, the following sequence of major operations is followed. A. Furnace converter absorber. B. Furnace evaporator absorber. C. Furnace converter evaporator. D. Converter furnace absorber. The correct answer is furnace converter absorber. Nature of hyposodium thiosulphate makes it useful in photography. A. Oxidizing. B. Reducing. C. Complex forming. D. Photochemical. The correct answer is complex forming. Is an ore of lead. A. Quartz. B. Galena. C. Siderite. D. Chalcopyrite. The correct answer is galena. Which of the following is an yellow pigment? A. Titanium dioxide. B. Ferrous sulfate. C. Lead chromates. D. Zinc sulfides. The correct answer is lead chromates. Catalytic oxidation of toluene produces A. Styrene. B. Phenol. C. Benzene. D. Trinitrotoluene. The correct answer is phenol. So too is bubbled through hot sugar cane juice to A. Act as an acidifying agent. B. Increase its concentration. C. Increase the amount of molasses. D. Increase the crystal size. The correct answer is act as an acidifying agent.